We're watching a thing. Look at this Windows 95 logo.
We've already recorded this and we're talking over it.
And this Windows 98 logo.
Oh, don't spoil the kayfabe.
No,
this... just edit that out.
I am animating this as we speak.
It's a terrible strain on the wrist.
Trying to guess what it is from the developers.
It took me so many years to get that joke.
That's a good joke.
It's a really good joke.
All trains
and locations are just those two, though.
Just those.
What the hell?
The fonts, they aren't.
It's a train racing game.
It's a train racing game.
Yes.
Yes.
This is why I have to.
This is why you had to be here for it.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Quickly connect this to Christmas. Train.
Going to
Polar Express.
Polar Express.
There we go.
Yeah, I've not even seen it.
Nah, me neither.
So I kind of, while recording this, didn't know you would have worked it out so soon. So there's like an awkward gap in just a few seconds. But no, we're going to the snow plains.
Yes, it's Christmas.
Accessing.
Did you ever see a film called Snowpiercer?
I didn't.
It's not very good.
Before we go ahead, I've been on that one.
Yeah.
That is legitimately just the
all right.
Chicago subway.
All right,
that's the Chicago L train.
I'm gonna call some shenanigans here.
Okay.
Because you told me those trains are fictional.
Been on that one too.
How it's a fictional train?
That is literally just Malta.
All of these places are like real places as well. They're not They're not fictional.
Spain is
I am calling
Spain
some
isn't
deep
real.
shenanigans. Is this like?
Anyways, pro tip: pick the Malaysian T-class. It is the best train.
Is this like Mandela Effect, the game, where the game is from a universe
Look at this
where none of these
screen.
things?
Oh my god, it's surfing.
Oh, that's hype. Oh, that's great. But no, this game is from a universe where none of these places or trains are real, and it has somehow ended up in your universe where they are, and it looks like the game is stupid.
Oh,
This is fascinating.
good plan.
All right.
Okay, so
you gotta change.
Yeah, these
track
arrows are
here,
switch
yeah.
points.
So it's like a rhythm game?
Yeah, that's
No,
kind of the vibe
you
I'm
just
getting
can
from that.
move left or right.
Okay.
It looks a lot like a rhythm game though, with those arrows coming down.
Multi-track drifting.
And
derail.
there is kind of drifting.
Wait, not what?
Oh, are we gonna do it? Yeah, we're drifting!
Wait, are you actually racing here, or are you just on your own?
No, I'm racing.
Wait,
Against
you're
Was-
first.
who?
There's
okay.
4 AI. 5 AI? There are some AI. The little bar underneath the speedometer is the weight.
Like the weight distribution.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is why it's pre-recorded, because you have to be really hot on weight distribution. Otherwise the train will derail,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
and it's not a good time for anyone involved.
Do you have to like get a little crane?
I'm gonna move this over here. No, you just sort of keep moving along. Oh, of course, it's not going to make any sounds because it's coming through the microphone.
Oh.
How do you move that
There
gauge?
is legitimately just hype music playing right now.
Okay, I'll take your word.
No, it's
I'm hearing bleep bloops.
yeah,
Is that
they're from outside.
It's a Friday night, folks.
Is it possible to accidentally end up into a siding?
No.
This? Okay, good. Because that would be a bad time.
But there are alternate routes and secret paths.
Ooh.
Can you like go to crew? You like just go through crew train station?
Oh,
no!
Stupid looking train.
It's Thomas the no, which one's the red one? James! It's James!
James.
Oh, can you crash into another train?
Yes.
Oh,
Amazing.
can you Ben-Hur it?
Kind of, but as we will discover, the rules for who wins on point challenges is kind of weird.
That was totally a Ben-Hur game, wasn't it? I'm just remembering that.
Probably.
I
On the
think you're,
PS2.
I think you're thinking of Two Thrones.
No. That was a Ben-Hur game. It was terrible.
Incidentally, that is the toy train. That's like...
Probably from this
Oh,
era.
they derailed, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an unlockable train. It's actually really good.
I think it says a lot for the film Ben-Hur that I am more familiar with it from Simpsons parodies than from the actual film.
Yeah, no, me too.
You know,
Okay, so when
Mr. Burns turning up, drink up, Judah Ben-Hur.
When you get to the end of the track, you have to brake at the station. Because you can overshoot, and then you have to slowly reverse.
Do you get like points for parking at different parts of the station?
No.
Aw.
But there is a mode where it's like you have to stop within a 10-meter window. That's
Mini
pretty tricky.
You won!
Hey, is it like a career mode or whatever?
That's basically what this is.
Oh, okay. Rise up the ranks of Extreme
You get
train
to
racing.
buy like bigger, shinier wheels.
Yeah, can you like pimp your train?
Get like some chrome spinners.
There are some kind of ridiculous custom trains.
You get to be the
like-
coal train.
Gears
The
of
A
War
train.
confirmed.
Remember wrestling?
No, I'm just thinking now. Just coal train on the tracks going.
I'm
I'm gonna win this race.
What?
Hello,
Oh,
Fox.
look at the fox.
This is dynamic replay mode. This happens after every race. I do not show one after every race.
It's pretty dynamic.
We'd be here a while.
Very dynamic.
Doesn't this make the game look so much more hype than it is?
Oh, not really.
No?
No, it's just kind of
Ah, fair
again. It looks like you're just
Like
on
you
your own.
could just put the Thomas the Tank Engine sound on this, and it's just nice and relaxing, you know.
In the club,
DMCA takedown.
that 50-cent mashup.
Yes, I know just the one.
You know the one.
Thomas the Dank Engine. Also, hey, we got Simon's back. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been a
Been a-
bit.
It's
been a
probably
while.
not because the Two
Not
Thrones
for the
LP
viewers.
is being
Yeah,
uploaded.
no, for me
It's
it's been
too-
so long.
It's been a while.
No, I mean it's not like for the viewer because
No.
Two Thrones is going up now,
Like, as
Yeah.
we speak.
and it's probably I don't know.
And there's like
Maybe
other
I'll
things
still
that
be
we
going up,
recorded
who knows?
that aren't up yet.
This is true.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can think of
remember
one
that-
thing.
Remember that thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I can think of one thing. If there's more than one thing, then I don't know.
There are, I think, two things that we didn't
Two
do yet.
things, okay.
Also, Peter might appreciate this one. Do you know what disappoints me? There is no Japanese train set in this.
Boo.
If any country was going to be
Whoa.
represented with trains,
Yeah. See, I was
It would probably be the Victorians.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Stevenson's rocket would not do well in this high-speed,
Why
high-stakes
is
environment.
Stevenson's rocket not in this? Why is the Mallard not in this?
Why is the Flying
Was
Scotsman not in?
Yeah, I was going to say the Flying
Because
Dutchman.
all trains and places are fictional.
Why have there been no Stephen
Malaysia
Wilson
doesn't
jokes?
exist.
Why have there been no Stephen Wilson jokes?
Stephen Wilson. There
None
you
of
go.
these trains have yellowed windows.
Nah.
Even the last one.
So, are there any UK trains in this?
There are two.
Is it like a sprinter and a pacer?
One of them is basically a big sweaty box on wheels,
Is it a Virgin
and that's
Pendolino?
a D class, which I suspect is meant to be diesel.
Canyon
And the other one looks like a carriage, but it's just covered in Union Jacks.
Oh, okay. So you know it's from the UK.
Yes.
Is it on fire? It's from the UK.
There is a train in this that just has sick early 2000s flame paint up the side. It's not very good.
What year is this? Boy in the Street?
This is 2002.
Yeah, that looks about right.
This is 1 year after Silent Hill 2. As all games should be compared to Silent Hill 2 and when they came out.
Because it's not really fair.
Yeah. If like James Sunderland turned up, go through Silent
He
Hill.
could be on that train, you don't know.
Pyramid Head's got his nose on the tracks and he's the ramp.
Oh, if there were jumps in this, there are no jumps in this.
I thought that was a plane. It was a really bad-looking eagle.
It's just a JPEG sliding around.
Yeah, sort of sliding across the skybox.
I mean, okay, I say this is a legitimately fun game to play, but you have to get
Okay.
really into it and really
Yeah.
good at it.
When there's like other trains on screen, then it gets hype.
Yes.
Right. The not to date the video slightly, but right.
Here we go.
Doctor Who.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, they made like a big deal when she made her new sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
And she's like, Sheffield Steel. And it's. Then, like, every episode since then, I think, there's been like a fault with it, or a power drain, or it's broken. And all I can think when I see it is just Moss standing in front of a burning fire extinguisher going, Made in Britain.
The bit that got me, that one of the most recent episodes, at least that I saw, was Kablam.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, yeah.
that's the most recent one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt a bit disingenuous to go, that thing that's always there and I'm all the time using, remember?
Yeah, the biggest package delivery company.
But at the same time, yo, Space Quest joke.
I don't even know what Space Quest is.
It's a line of old Sierra point-and-click adventures.
Oh my
Goodness me.
God.
What a reference.
So at one point the doctor's like trying to blag her way past the janitor bots or something.
Yeah.
And she's like, did I tell you about my buddy Roger Wilco? Who was the main character from Space Quest. And I put down what I was doing, like, what? Can we wind that back a bit? Instant replay, please.
That was made for you and you alone.
Oh, Junji Ito. This joke was made for me. I must engage with it.
I have to listen to it.
I left that in because the Swiss train took its time arriving at the station. That's 7 seconds late.
Oh dear.
Isn't Switzerland supposed to be one of the good ones?
I thought it was something like watches.
Or chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate, yeah.
Or
That's all they got,
chocolate
really.
watches.
Oh, can you imagine?
Being neutral.
Just eat the time.
Filthy neutral. It's a beige alert.
Is that the same joke as we'll have to change the bulb?
No, but
no.
like they are both strong jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the only time I'm going to do this. If you quit out of the Grand Prix and then go back in, for some reason it completely re-rolls your opponents.
Ah.
So I've done this between each race, so we'll be seeing different trains. Get hype.
Cool.
But I've cut out a lot of faffing around in the editing.
Do we get to see the UK trains? I want to see if I can actually identify it.
It's not in the video, but the disc is still in the drive.
Okay.
So after this, we can turn it on and get some
like
opinion.
I feel like I should look it up.
Those
Look,
trains
they're flying!
Does any of
Over
this?
London town!
Does any of this happen? Like, do you get to surf on a wave
No.
as a train?
No.
What is this called?
Okay, so the disc is called X-Treme Express World Grand Prix.
Mm.
The game refers to it as something like Hometown Trains. Because on the title screen, it's spoken. There's an announcer, because this is the most arcade game.
It's like X-Treme Express.
Yeah, but he doesn't say that. He calls it Hometown Trains.
Oh, I see.
So what I suspect is...
Read the line wrong.
I think it was called that in Japan. But that doesn't sound like a very Japanese name. It would have to be like something, Hometown Trains, right? But I don't know.
All those big Japanese titles.
I can't believe my train is this fast. Adventures across 12 tracks. I'm not subtitling that. I've done a lot of Japanese subtitling lately. I'm not doing that one.
Yeah, you've done a lot of subtitling.
So much
Generally.
subtitling.
So much subtitling.
I'm watching those videos and I can hear the screams from past Andy in the editing.
You're like, oh, that's what he was yelling about in the group chat.
Yeah.
Because I've long forgotten those complaints. It's all come back.
I'd forgotten the plot. Like watching this and it's like,
never really
oh
knew the
look,
plot.
it's the Vizier,
Yeah.
and he's killing Kylina. I thought she was dead.
Don't you ask like halfway through that like, where's Kylina?
Probably.
And then like she died.
It's not a very memorable plot.
She died at the beginning.
I'm pretty sure I keep
Victim
going.
of the-
She's not really dead though, right? This is like
Lobby stuff.
Marvel dead.
She's-
She'll be back in 20 minutes
She's
dead.
narrating.
She is narrating,
She's
and that is
narrating the
nonsense.
game, and it's things like, the prince had better pay attention to the sound of where my screams are coming from.
What's even weirder is they don't commit to that because she stops narrating after a certain point. The prince
'Cause
starts
she's
narrating it.
Dead.
Because they have to
Yeah, but
get the
why-
ending.
It's like she was dead, and then she narrates, and then she's like, "Alright, I'm done with that now."
We don't want to
not
pay
being
our
a ghost.
voice actress anymore.
Yeah, that's probably actually what happened.
We've got Yuri Lowenthal. Do you think he's cheap?
He's Spider-Man, don't you know?
Have you seen the latest Spider-Man DLC?
No, but I'm gonna buy
Straight
that.
up just Stan Lee. Do you
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it just gives you Stan Lee as a costume. And he narrates his own dialogue and everything.
Is
and
that in poor
Nice.
taste now? Swinging around a stand.
See, I think that's in really good
Yeah.
taste. It's like, yeah, no. He came up with this. He did invent Spider-Man, right? Or was that
Oh, yeah.
Kirby?
Yeah, that was Stanley, right?
I don't know. Kirby was definitely the X-Man.
Because I know that they're like, oh
I thought
man.
Stanley was the X-Men. Yeah, Stanley
it's
was
not.
like all the Spider-Man,
Okay.
Hulk.
Because I know he did lots of them, but
For-
like, was it also, or maybe Kirby, or I don't know. But no, I think that's really good taste. Like,
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying
think
I was
Stan
asking.
would appreciate it. the fact that he's in every Marvel movie,
Well, he obviously gave the okay, didn't he?
there's like a little nod to the camera.
That won me a cash prize at a quiz up in Scotland. Knowing about Jack Kirby was the X-Men.
Yeah.
You know, like when it was split up amongst the team, I got like £4, but
That's still a good prize.
I guess X-Men was like a fair bit later.
Was it? The viewers may not know this, but I think Stonehenge initially was like a pub quiz team, right?
From like Spider-Man, Thor, Captain America,
oh, hang on.
like they're really old, yeah?
Yeah.
And then X-Men is not that...
No, that's like 60.
Oh, oh yeah,
I think
okay,
I-
I just
They're
remembered
crazy old.
stupid looking X-Men,
Yeah.
like original
Yeah,
X-Men.
them ones.
Yeah, like X-Men as we know it
Where
is...
the Iceman
I'm
was
thinking of
literally-
90s X-Men,
Yeah.
you see.
When Iceman was literally a snowman and the Beast was just a big guy.
Yeah.
And
Cyclops
Yeah.
is still a jerk.
Cyclops had that weird, like, all-in-one hair helmet thing.
Yeah.
Made him look bald.
they were really creepy to Jean Grey.
Angel was a thing.
Ross,
Angel
Ross, Ross,
was a
Ross.
thing.
I'm doing my best to not make a
What a
noise.
rubbish superpower. I can fly a bit, I guess.
I think Angel mostly existed to get horribly mutated by science, and then now he's
Blue.
Archangel and he's the villain.
He's blue now, and he's still kind of useless.
Like with everything they tried to do with Magneto's character in the years later makes reading like the first couple of X-Men comics really awkward. Because they try and make him, you know, a bit more like, oh, he's the Malcolm X to Professor X's Martin Luther King,
Yeah.
which is a really confusing thing to say because two of these people have X in their name.
And not the same person on the same side.
Yeah. But yeah, so they tried to do that later on. But, you know, in the first couple of things, he's the leader of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. And his goal is to take over the world and kill all of the non-mutants. Because, you know, initially...
Yeah, like, explain to me why I lost that one. I don't know.
Goal soon, though.
It doesn't look like you slid back onto the tracks.
Yeah, the game eventually will just sort of magnetize you back to the rails, but you have to sort of shuffle your way and sort of hop over.
Magnets. Always the magnets.
Just
Yeah,
like
how do
Magneto
they
when he
work?
was kept alive by the Earth's magnetic field or whatever nonsense. As like as a magnet ghost. Remember that?
Oh, there
Remember
is
the bit where...
See, I was about to start talking about something really good, not really
Remember when Magneto's being kept in like a plastic prison?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's-her-face feeds the guard some iron supplement.
No, she
Jakes it into
she
his
drugs
ass.
she drugs
Michael
his drink
Bay
and then
presents
just
Trains,
injects
by the
it-
way.
Just injects him with iron.
Yeah, and then he pulls it out of the guy.
Yes, there's too much iron in your
Your
blood
blood.
today.
I don't think iron in the blood works like that.
It
you guys.
doesn't. It really does.
Tell me you weren't. Tell me that wasn't hype. Like at the time.
That was kind of hype at the time.
Yeah.
But then he just kind of like floats over like a nerd doing this.
Yeah.
So the bit I was gonna talk about, which is really good, is that like Magneto famously lost his family during that thing in Germany that one time.
Yeah, see, that's what makes it really awkward because they established that later, and then it's like, but they were trying to they tried to make explicit Hitler
Yeah.
parallels from early on.
Yeah.
And then they established that later, and it.
But
Wah.
there was one of the Marvel continuities where he realized, hang on, the Red Skull literally set this up.
He's a yeah.
I will be right back. I'm dropping Red Skull in a hole.
Yeah.
And then there was this whole thing where basically Magneto locks him in this underground house. He's like, no, you're going to live here
Oh wow.
until I say you're done.
So that was.
And it's actually kind of good.
I saw a thing. It's like it's a running thing of everyone hates like all of the Marvel villains. They also hate Red Skull.
He's just a Nazi.
'Cause he's a
isn't he,
Nazi.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, there's
And
no
so you got,
motive
like,
there other than
you know, you
I'm
got-
a Nazi.
You got like Kingpin, you know, big criminal boss, murders all the people, and then he's like, "Oh, this guy's a Nazi. I'm gonna fight him." And it's just Kingpin beating up Red Skull. I think they're like, I can't remember if I'm just mixing this up in my head, but they like lock themselves in a bubble, and then Kingpin's like, "I'm an American, and we do not stand for Nazis." Oh, smashes Red Skull.
Was that a
Get-
UFO that went
That
past?
was a UFO that went past.
Hang on,
What
should,
is this game?
should Kingpin beat Red
Fictional
Skull
locations
in a
and
fist fight?
trains.
Okay.
Because isn't Red Skull like a super soldier or whatever? And
King-
Kingpin's just a big fat guy.
But he's not though. He's supposed to
that's
be like
his
super
thing.
strong and stuff. He's just big.
But he's not like unnaturally, like you say, super strong. He's just a big guy, and Red Skull is like unnaturally.
Well, see, the comparison
You know,
that
a
you want to
super
make
soldier.
there is the Slug. His power is just he's super fat.
I mean the Blob.
Blob.
The Slug. I want to say that's a DC villain. Who's
Okay.
like,
I'm thinking about the Blob
gross.
from X-Men Evolution.
there is the Blob, but he's like,
He's got like power of gravity.
yeah, he's like the immovable object.
Yeah.
That's his thing. But no, like,
Oh, the train coming up the-
Kingpin is
Oh.
legitimately rather strong and good. Like, he's combat trained,
Yeah.
at the very least. There's one of my favorite things with the Kingpin is it's a very, very early one in the Punisher. Where Punisher realizes, right, Kingpin is legitimately king of crime. I lost my family to crime. I'm just gonna kill him. That'll save the day. And it basically ends up in a standoff where, like, Kingpin's got Punisher at a gunpoint, and the sidekick's got Kingpin at gunpoint, and the sidekick's like, I'll drop it if you will. And the Kingpin makes that deal. And Punisher's like, get him, he's down. And the guy's like, no, I gave my word. I'm a man, I keep my word. Let's go home, Frank, we'll try another day. Obviously better written than this.
I always liked
But
Kingpin.
it was a good scene.
Yeah.
He was Michael Clark Duncan in that old Daredevil film.
He was, yeah, thanks for that.
I forgot there was a Daredevil film.
The Kingpin in the TV show is really good though. If anyone's seen that.
No.
No.
You not seen that? No.
No.
That's a
It's one of
really
those
good
things-
Kingpin. Maybe the best.
People keep saying you should
representation
watch
of
it, but I don't have anything that supports it.
DVD player. Menu it.
This is true.
Well, then that just will get added to the pile.
It will get added to.
yeah.
I've looked at the pile,
Watch Steins Gate. It's so good.
and it's time travel, right?
Super
Yes.
Tank.
Yeah, you may not have noticed, but there was literally a tank on the
I
rails.
did not
I
notice.
did not
that.
notice.
Congratulations.
You're killing it on this game.
Congratulations.
Speaking of anime,
Some kind of penguin noise.
If we're doing that, yeah, the tank barrel has just gone off the edge right
Oh
there.
yeah.
No,
Something GoldenEye. Why isn't the train from GoldenEye here?
I hated that level. I hated that one so bad because
Yeah, but it's a train. It's got guns and a face on it. Why is the front of the train a face?
that's Thomas the Tank
Yeah,
Engine.
come on.
You can have the train from Octopussy as well. No, sorry, Live and Let Die. Which one? In one of them, he's on a train.
the opening to Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Midgar train.
The two levels in Wario Land 2.
The Doom train from Final Fantasy VIII.
The one in FF6 that you can suplex.
Yeah!
Ghost train, whatever it is.
I want that as an assist trophy. Sabine Figaro just comes in from off screen, backdropping a train.
Drop a train on him.
Oh, put Homestar Runner back on the board.
Yeah.
Good times. I watched so much Homestar Runner lately.
Lately.
Yeah, lately.
Huh.
Because they did the fan costumes for Halloween video. And I'm like, I should click through some more of this back catalogue, shouldn't I?
See,
It's all good.
I used to get that mixed up with Outlaw Star. It's a very different.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Pretty different. And somewhere Connor's just on fire.
He's screaming right now. Probably hear him.
He's at his job
Really
as well.
I'm just gonna put you on hold.
I hate Firefly so much!
Why is everything gotta be so good? Simon, you may appreciate this conversation right here. Everyone's like, we need more Firefly. Would more Firefly necessarily be good?
No.
Oh, there's
Is-
a tank.
Is Firefly good because there's not much of it?
Yeah, a little bit both. It's, it's got a couple episodes. The episodes are pretty good by and large. If it had gone on too long, it would have gone wrong somewhere.
Is it dated? Like, did Firefly influence a bunch of stuff afterwards?
Well, kinda.
And now you're like, oh, well, this whatever show did it better.
I mean, there's like some aesthetics that it got from elsewhere, but you know, aesthetics is aesthetics. It just, you know.
Right, and my only
Aesthetic means that
interaction
everything
with
is
it.
pastel and terrible.
Oh, you've been overtaken by the tank.
Oh, my only interaction with it was Serenity, which
I like that film.
don't like that much. How does that line up with Firefly? Is that better than Firefly? Is that not as good as Firefly?
The series is better. The series is a lot more lighthearted.
Oh, for sure, the series is a lot
Yeah,
more.
Serenity's pretty like dark.
It's yeah,
Pretty messed
like
up.
I saw Serenity first. I enjoyed it. I thought the world was cool, and you know I liked.
It's all right, you know.
You know, I like the characters, and you know that yeah. The series, you know, the characters getting to know each other, so on and so forth.
There's one I really liked in the series where, like, half and half it plays out from River's perspective.
Yeah.
I kind of like that one.
She
Yeah,
was cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, there's one bit, she's just walking through a forest and suddenly someone yells at her, like, put the gun down! And she's on the roof or something like that.
No, she finds like a she's like walking through the cargo bay, but there's leaves everywhere and a stick on the ground, and she picks up the stick and is like, oh, this is an object. And then it kind of switches back and she's just got a gun, and everyone's just like, put it down, and she's just kind of looking around like, what? what's wrong?
Just a gun.
I like that kind of unreliable narrator thing. It ties into what Connor was saying in a different video.
The goal thing is kind of making me laugh a lot on the inside, but
Look, it's
can't
Italy train,
really
I'm
tell
pretty
why.
sure. Yeah, Italy, because it's red, white, and green.
it's racist. Canada.
The Canadian one's got maple leaves all over it.
Is it just like a generic train, but we've coloured it in the
Yeah.
flag?
Yeah.
it's,